In this video, I'm going to show you 3 secrets that I use all of the time to help you get more likes, comments, and subscribers.
And by the end of this, you're going to be armed with some really powerful ways to make better videos that are going to create an emotional reaction with your viewers, and it's even going to bring out comments from people who have never commented before. And I've never actually told anyone about this, ever, apart from Hillier Smith. So let's start with the first secret, and this is like falling into a bargain bucket of Kentucky Fried talent. It's also how I recently got Morgan Freeman to do a voiceover in my video.
Ed unlisted all those videos,
Which resulted in way more comments. And in truth, it was this dude on FIVERR. I sent him a script, he recorded it, and then he sent it back to me the next day, and that was it. Easy. I've also had some jingles made here too. This awesome lady sings anything I ask.
You write the words and I'll make a jingle like this.
And that's what FIVERR's really good for, harnessing other people's talents to quickly make your videos more creative, which will bring in more likes, subscribers, and comments. But you do need to be careful, because for every gem, there are 100 stinkers on FIVERR, and I've been scammed before, unfortunately.
and that was the moment the viewers realized Ed wasn't sponsored by FIVERR.
How's that for a plot twist? So how would this get you more comments, likes, and subscribers? Well, putting it simply, the more effort you put into trying to surprise your viewers with something they might not have expected to see when they hit play, the more they will appreciate you, and the more they will want to show that appreciation by clicking here, here, or here. And FIVERR has so much opportunity for you to get this result. For example,
I could have a British lady present a line of video. This British lady has a name, you know.
or I could get Christopher Walken and Arnold Schwarzenegger to argue over what was a better camera.
Come on, Arnie. Clearly, Canon is #1. No, Sony is better.
Or maybe have an artist turn the opening scene of a video into a comic to try and hook a viewer. So now you know what that intro is all about. Which takes me on to the next thing I don't really want to tell you, but fine. I will, because it's important, and that's this. I steal things. And you need to start stealing too, because theft is a great way to get more comments, more likes, and more subscribers. So let me explain and dig myself out of this hole. Creativity is around you all day, every day. And the more in tune you are with it, the better it's going to be for your channel and your viewers. If there's a moment in a film where you see a cool graphic or a transition, and it creates a positive feeling inside of you, recognize that and then steal it and remake it in your own videos. If you're listening to a podcast and someone comes up with an amazing metaphor, bag it. TikTok as well is just an amazing platform to steal from because of the way people can hook you in an instant. The silly jokes, the memes, and even the editing tricks are something that you can just nick. I stole the idea of visiting your past self in a previous video from Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, and I stole this scene here from Star Wars. Just don't tell Disney. Okay, so maybe steal is too harsh a word, so let's call it creative borrowing, or I guess inspiration. So this next secret is not just going to make your next video better straight away and drive likes and comments and subscribers, but it's so powerful it will probably freak you out. And that is this. When I'm in the planning stage of my content, one of the first things I do is to write what I want to see written in the comments from the viewers. So let me explain. This is the planning document for this video here, and that there is the reaction I wrote that I wanted viewers to have and see written back in the comments before I made it. And then this was the result.
Now you might need to pause the video to read the comments, and they're not the exact words that I wrote, but usually they're pretty similar. And look, here's another example.
For here I wrote, I wanted people to say, why has no one ever explained it like this before? And the result? Now it's crazy, but by setting a comment goal for your video about what you'd love people to comment after watching it, it actually ensures you can hit it. And that is so powerful because you're never gonna hit a target you don't aim for. And it's scary how often I see comment goals come back at me. So how do you do this? Well, the first thing is, when you've got your general idea for your video, you wanna write your comment goals at the top of a page, and then write your plan and script below it if you do write a script. When you've done that, read it back and ask yourself, will this plan and script make people comment these things? And if you think it won't, ask yourself why, and then work on it until you think it will do to your best ability. Once you're happy with it, then go and make the video. But when you edit and you think it's done, you need to do this again. Watch it back and ask yourself the same question. But actually, it goes even deeper, because when I interviewed Hillier Smith, there was a bit of the interview that I didn't show you where we both spoke to each other about this technique I was using, and it turns out that Hillier was actually doing it too, but his way was even more powerful. And this is what he said.
Is there anything that you could give people to do to say, look, before you start editing, do this thing, just to remind you of your actual goal here? Yeah, I'd say feeling, emotions. Write that down on a post-it note and stick it on your computer and have that remind yourself of the feeling that you want to create.
After our conversation, I thought I'd try his technique out. So when planning this video here, I decided I really wanted people to feel inspired and motivated.
But not only that, I also set probably one of my most ambitious comment goals ever, and that was to make a video people watched multiple times. Something they'd come back to and they needed to experience those emotions.
And I thought, yeah, all right, Ed, dream on. But guess what? And I could not believe this.
The emotions came back many times, and my comment goals.
Look, I know this sounds far-fetched, but I honestly think this will help you get more likes, comments, and subscribers because you're shifting your focus completely to that viewer's experience.
And then your viewers will want to thank you for it.
And actually, do you know what? Let's put my money where my mouth is, shall we? My goal for this video here was to make people write, say, or think, I want to try and make more effort with my content now, or this has actually changed my outlook on how I could make my videos ongoing. Feel free to click it and see if you think I actually managed to hit those comment goals.